Normally, I'm so ready to go when I push the go live button, but I needed a second. Hello, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, right? I am always forgetting. Ooh, new items, ooh. So last time we finished the first case, which is definitely, easily, the worst case in this game. I'm happy to report that it is all uphill from here. Don't mind me adjusting my brace. I'm so excited, but last time, it is important to know what happened last time because this game does have an overarching story that's very well put together. So, Rook died, Knight killed him. And he was jealous and wanted to be in the position of power that Rook had at the president's side. And we also realized that the president is not as strong and daring and brave as he seemed. He is like genuinely just like the cowardly lion, essentially. But he keeps it all behind a facade, and he's had multiple assassination attempts on his life, etc., etc. The killer also has been in this case. We got his calling card, so you know it won't be the end of him. But we saved Tabby Lloyd. We got Knight, and the gang is back together. I am so excited to get started on this case. I don't remember exactly how it starts out, but I love all the characters in this case. And yeah, I'm just so excited to like re-experience this story because I remember it occupying such a huge part of my brain for a good portion of time, and I'm ready for it to do that again. I'm sorry if I seem a little low energy. Literally like an hour before stream started, something fucking crazy happened in my life that was really fucking triggering and completely out of nowhere. So I cried a little bit. Hi, Nem. But I talked to my friend. Shout out Emma, I love you. And I feel better. We kind of talked about the situation. I still don't fully understand what happened or why or anything, but I just... I need people to be normal. Okay. Anyway. Okay, captive turnabout, let's go. I hate to say it, but good riddance. Dog. Doggy. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. Dude, why are all... Not everybody, obviously, but like, why are so many people around me crazy right now? Anyway, March 27th. Now back to a man who's also having a time of it. He's had a year. Still no sign of them, huh? Yeah. How long do they intend to keep us waiting? I forgot the redacted was this soon, lol. Yeah. I thought that we had a conversation with him for some reason, but... Yay. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm sure the guard will bring him in any second now. The killing of Bastion Rook.
It's been 2 days since the incident at the park, and today we're paying a visit to the detention center. Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight, who has been charged with the murder. His trial is due to start tomorrow, and I am to be the prosecutor behind the bench.
God, they're quick. Unrealistic.
What's taking so long? You there! What's going on?
I don't know, sir. I'll go and check. We've got a situation. It's Knight. He's been killed.
What? Killed? In the detention center?
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you waiting for?
Right. Guard, take us to the scene of the crime at once.
Yes, sir.
So it didn't happen in the holding cells? But surely that's where he was being held.
Well, yes, the cells are for holding. What's the holdup? The crime scene's this way. Where are you taking us? Doesn't this door lead to?
The prison proper, yes.
You mean those other cells aren't part of the prison?
Not exactly, no. Those are the detention center's holding cells. That's where defendants are kept while they're awaiting trial. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose.
Yeah, it's where the people who are convicted serve out their time.
I suppose you could say it's the last place a great thief should ever want to be.
I've unlocked it, sir. Please, follow me. Oh. Front row.
That's Knight, all right. But he's dead. How could this have happened? And how did he wind up inside the prison proper?
This is horrible! How did Mr. Knight get himself murdered? Oh no, the table. It's broken.
I can hardly believe it myself. But there can be no doubting the evidence of our own eyes.
And what's he doing here? I thought he was being held at the detention center, no?
He was. He must have been. His trial hadn't even begun yet. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separate from the main prison. Only those who have been found guilty are sent to the prison proper. There's no way Knight should have been in here.
Maybe he wandered his way over? With a lock that big? I don't know.
The detention center and the prison are separated not only by 2 heavy doors, but also a lengthy corridor.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this map. Because I know it's important later.
That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. I suppose we'd better take a closer look at Knight's body. We'll need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if we want to get to the bottom of this.
Investigation. Begin. Alright. What's this?
This part of the floor is covered with dirt.
You know what that means, sir. Footprints.
Too many footprints, unfortunately. We'll need a specialist to identify them.
Guess we just gotta wait for till forensics gets here. I can read.
Yes, and in the meantime, if you could refrain from treading all over it.
I wouldn't want to slip up and get the old jacket dirty, huh? Good point, Mr. Edgeworth. Thanks.
My concern was for the footprints, not your jacket, detective.
Time to inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny! Okay, said it this time.
Indeed. This area is too big to take in all at once. Fortunately, I can use the R stick to look further up or down. I must... yeah, blah, 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 blah.
I love that they brought in the old line.
Looks like a pulley of some kind.
Maybe the prisoners use it for work?
I suppose so, yes.
Okay, so I know you're going to say no, but...
Absolutely not, Kay. You are not permitted to swing on that rope.
Oh, I knew it!
I should have known you were being serious.
Weird having something like this in a prison, huh? A cage inside a cage. The hook, now I can make this joke now that you've seen either Somnium Files. It does remind me of Renju.
Technically, Kay, a prison isn't made up of cages, but cells.
What's the difference? No offense, Mr. Edgeworth, but you've got to look at the basic nature of things more.
Yes, and the basic nature of an investigation is the pursuit of accurate facts and information.
Yeah, it would have been so sad if they just left it out. Yeah. Sad and evil. Alright, that is a whip. Are these just poles? Okay.
These tarps are rather colorful.
That's not what I was looking at, but that's okay. They kind of stand out in a room like this, don't they?
They certainly don't look like they belong in a prison.
Oh no! Yeah, you're so right. Hey, you know, it just kind of like goes to show you that like Ace Attorney, even when it gets gruesome, it's no Eye the Somnium Files. Look! There's a whip on top of them! You know who that reminds me of, right? Hey, maybe it's actually hers! Maybe she left it here?
Not a chance. She and her whip are attached at the wrist. Trust me. There was a rope in your knight's body, too.
Speaking of which, wanna see my super stealthy
rope escape trick? Thanks, but I'll let you know when I'm in need of saving. She seems genuinely disappointed.
Okay. Nothing else, huh? Alright. It's a sink.
It doesn't seem to contain any useful clues.
Nope. No whiff of treasure either.
You do know we're not actually looking for treasure, right?
God, put her in the Phantom Thieves. I need her to meet the Phantom Thieves. What's with all the weird equipment?
I'm not sure, but I don't see anything particularly suspicious here.
Smells weird though. Kinda musky, like wet fur.
I didn't know you had such a keen nose.
Oh, it's nothing special really, except when it comes to sniffing out treasure.
Remind me to seal all my valuables away in airtight containers.
No way, Mr. Wedgeworth. I'd never steal any of your stuff.
But you would happily steal someone else's? I'm not sure that's entirely reassuring.
I'm like, did you never take your dog to the groomer, Edgeworth? How do you not recognize what this is? Brother?
Bronco Knight. Killed the day before his court date. We better take a closer look.
Okay, this is bothering me. Huh? Is that? Oh, I've seen one of those in your office, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm sure you have, Detective. It's a pocket chess set. The victims, I'd imagine.
Makes sense. He loved chess, after all.
Yeah, it would have been a good way to pass the time.
Yeah, if you're in jail, got nothing else to do. Okay. Tarp rope.
The body is partially covered by a dirt-stained tarp.
And there's a rope on top of it.
Was Knight tied up with the rope somehow? We should take a look under the sheet as well.
Ah! Look at all that red stuff!
Yes, I'd say that's blood.
We should keep looking around. There's bound to be more secrets to uncover, I'm sure of it. Okay. Body. Ugh. His neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck.
I would assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous.
Yeah, you get the jugular, it's kind of over.
He wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. There's a small cut on his scalp, too. Was he struck with something?
Maybe he fell and hit his head after he was stabbed in the throat?
It's possible, but it's too early to say with any certainty. Kay, you have your camera with you, correct? Could you lend it to the detective so that he can photograph the body?
Sure thing! All yours, Gummy!
Thanks. Alright, here we go. His clothes sure are a mess though, huh? Indeed, they appear to be covered in dirt.
Guess he's like me when it comes to laundry.
It would be a grave error to think that anybody else could be quite like you, Detective.
What's...
There's something on his finger.
Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, I was thinking about, when I was in high school, my dear friend and I, like, we both have such a hard time with, like, saying words correctly at times. Like, skitty sidelines, for instance. But she especially is, like, prone to it. And I remember her, I forget exactly what this was in reference to, but she meant to say, ooh, dicey ring on his finger, but she goes, ooh, dicey finger on his ring, and now whenever I see a big ring, that is what I think of. I did my, my Boxing Day shopping online, because I had that gift card that I got for H&M, and, I did get a set of rings, and I also, when putting those into my cart, I was like, heh, dicey finger on his ring. It's a ring! And an expensive looking one at that. Sorry, I didn't mean to touch that.
Don't even think about it, Kay.
What? I didn't say anything! Although I will... Is there stuff I can, like, rotate around? Yeah, buddy. Come on, come on, come on! Hurry up and open that clasp!
This is a murder investigation. You sound like a child on Christmas morning.
Oh, timely. Oh, please. Even your heart must skip a beat when you're about to open a mysterious box?
Not all of us think like you, Kay. Thankfully.
Alright. Pretty normal. These are chess pieces, right? I've seen the ones you have in your office. So how come these are black and white?
Most chess pieces are. The ones in my office are custom made.
Professional yearner. As in, they're unique? And probably valuable? I like the sound of that.
She's got that glint in her eye. She'd better not be planning a robbery.
Don't worry, she already said she wouldn't steal your stuff. Remember? Nothing. Nothing else. Just some chess pieces. We vibin'. Okay. Oh, I made to do that. Beep, 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 beep. And this is just a zoom in of that, yeah? Okay. Alright.
Glove. A rubber glove.
Yep. Just the one, though.
I should examine it in more detail. There's mud all over it.
Maybe the prisoners were making mud pies? I wish I could have joined them. I love making mud pies.
Not anywhere near my crime scene, you're not.
I never did that, but I did, there was an area of the state that I grew up in. We went to for like a class trip or something where there was like a lot of clay soil. And that is like stimulus heaven. I love the feeling of like clay soil. Like the clay that you get at like a craft store is too dry. Intimate use only. We're so back. I forgot about it, and it does at a glance look like intimate.
Inmate use only. I guess that means
that it must be one of the prisoners who was using it, right?
Yes, you would certainly imagine so. The fingers are covered in blood on this side. I think we can safely assume that this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been spilt.
We can? How come?
Because it hadn't been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming both sides. And the blood would have flowed around it, but not underneath it.
Oh. No, I think it still would have gotten under there. Oh! Meaning there'd only be a band of blood around the edges of the fingers, not all over the backside. I guess it depends on how thick the glove is. I also forgot about it. Yeah, I was like, there's something funny about the glove. And I was like, haha, like, looks like poop. And then... and I forgot that that's why it's funny.
Assuming the glove was discarded after the blood had pooled around the body.
Maybe our murderer ditched it after they did the deed.
It's certainly a possibility. At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must have seen the body. You there!
Yes, sir?
Have you seen that glove before?
Yes, sir. The prisoners wear them for work. It's strange, though. Prisoners issued with those gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cells. They aren't allowed to take them out without permission. And we always check.
I suppose that would explain why there aren't any other gloves in the workshop.
No, there's literally one hanging over the fucking sink. Be so for real. Okay, is that everything? Okay, before I do the logic connection... Is that not? Oh, it's a towel. Okay, I'm so sorry, Mr. Guard. I stand wildly corrected. Hello, Gumshoe. Yes, sir? Wanna see my badge? That thing's pretty small. You don't lose it all the time?
The sacred symbol of my office? No, detective, I do not.
Guess it's a good thing I'm no prosecutor, huh? I lost 100 this week alone. I mean, I lose my badge at least that often.
That's quite a talent. Good one, Mr. Edgeworth, I think. You weren't showing me that for a reason, were you? Wouldn't know the first thing about it. And yet, that doesn't seem to bother you at all.
Wrong thing. I want this. Wait a minute. It all makes sense now. I just figured out why people say checkmate. Checkmate da.
Go on. It's because chessboards are checkered. More logical than I'd expected, to be honest. I think you'll find, detective, that checkmate is an expression meaning the king is dead. It has nothing to do with the pattern on the board.
Oh, dang. Thought I'd made a real breakthrough there.
Perhaps the breakthrough you ought to be striving to make is learning how to tell when you're the one doing the checkmating or the one being checkmated.
Mateable? Breedable? Is Gumshoe the one breeding or breedable? Great question. Yeah, guess I've still got a ways to go in the game of life. What do we think Gumshoe's Omegaverse status is? Do you think he's an alpha? I don't know. I don't think he's an Omega. Stabbed in the neck. Doesn't get much worse than that. How's the guy supposed to slurp down his instant noodles like that?
Very funny, detective. Though I'd think carefully before saying any more. Otherwise, you might find that you too are unable to slurp down any of your beloved noodles.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Your salary is performance-based, so you'd better start performing.
Oh, talk about a hard pill to swallow. Why'd you have to say it like that? Arrested for murder on the afternoon of the 25th and killed on the morning of the 27th. Talk about instant karma. Never would have thought our perp would turn into a victim himself, though.
Yes, I don't like this at all.
You don't think it was that ice cream guy, do you, sir? I feel like he's a beta. I agree. He's definitely not an omega. I could see someone making an argument for alpha, but he's just not territorial enough to me. If he's an alpha, he's like a really kind alpha. But no, he kind of gives beta. Knight had seen his face, right? Maybe he couldn't afford to let him live.
Shelley the killer, you mean? No, if this were his doing, he would surely have left a calling card. And besides, Knight isn't the only one who knows what he looks like. We do too.
Oh yeah, I guess we're still alive, so...
Still, this is a high security facility. I just don't understand how it was even possible.
Guess it makes sense having the detention center and the prison in the same building. Means they can share the visitor's room.
Indeed. It is an unusual design, but it's certainly convenient for anyone visiting.
Yeah, but then why have two different areas in the first place?
For the two different classes of detainees, of course. Those pre-trial and those post-trial. The two facilities may be housed in the same building in this case, but they are actually quite different.
Well, all I know is that they're both cramped and dark, and don't let you leave when you want.
Perhaps spending a night in each would help clarify the differences between them?
No, I'm good, thanks. I feel like that would have to do with, like, tax reasons, right? As to why they're different. What do you have to say? So this is what the inside of a prison looks like! Good to know, good to know!
Someone's highly motivated to learn today.
You're just not on top of your game, Mr. Edgeworth. This stuff is important! Gotta be prepared for when the time comes.
Which will never come for me, I must say. Still, I won't discourage you from finding out more. I need to gather a little more information myself. And then use my power of logic to piece it together.
It's like he's telling me what to do right now. That's a cool badge! Very severe. Oh, this is the same, I think, as before. Blah, 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 blah. Dang it, I really wanted new dialogue. Okay, that's okay. There's new dialogue of these things. Man, I love Kay's design. I would love to cosplay her, but her ponytail would kill me. So you want to see some rope tricks, huh? I could show you how to stealthily escape when your hands are tied.
Surely there are some more everyday uses you can teach me instead.
Let's see. I just bit my tongue. What about how to make a ladder? Or how to tie up an evildoer up super tight? There's no end to the cool stuff you can do with a good piece of rope.
Assuming you're a great thief, I suppose.
Alright, enough of that. Guard, do you have anything interesting to say?
Anything out of the ordinary to report, officer?
Yes, sir. There is this one thing.
Go on.
There's a body in the workshop, sir. He's right! That's definitely out of the ordinary!
If anything else occurs to you, you know where to find me. That's
so funny.
These seem to be lists of prisoner reservations for this workshop.
What are all these numbers, Mr. Edgeworth?
Prisoner numbers, I'd imagine.
I'd hate to be given a number like that.
I'd rather agree. People are meant to have names.
I'd much rather be called Great Thief or the Second Yatagarasu.
Alright, no name for you then, I guess.
God, he's so funny. Oh, Edgeworth. You are so dear to me, unfortunately. These games made me like him so much more. Oops. But this game especially made me, like, so attached to him. Alright, easy. What if they don't connect?
These tarps have a pretty distinctive design. In fact,
it's the same design as the bloody tarp around Mr. Knight's body.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth.
That'll teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You need to keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around.
I thought you were on sabbatical.
Alright, interesting.
Not a bad bit of evidence gathering.
Is there anything new? Like, can I? Okay. Nothing can stop us when we're on the hunt together. Right, Gummy? You betcha. We're unstoppable. A regular Three Musketeers. Aw, I want them in Three Musketeers outfits, please.
Let's not get carried away, Detective. There's one thing we still haven't found.
Huh? What do you mean, sir? Murder weapon.
What's missing from this crime scene?
The murder weapon.
I see no sign of a murder weapon anywhere.
You're right. I didn't even think of that.
Come now, Detective. These are basic investigative principles we're talking about here.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sir. Don't worry, Gummy. It hadn't crossed my mind either. But, okay, Kay, the good news about you is that you're not paid to be a detective.
A fact that hardly puts my mind at ease, Kay. Items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want the inmates getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one.
Oh, yeah! Nice thinking, Mr. Edgeworth!
What was the murder weapon, and where has it gone? The answers to these questions may be the keys to figuring out what happened here.
Oh my god! Is this who I think it is? I'm scared.
Huh, didn't know the guy had a whole entourage.
I missed you! Hey, King! Oh my god, I forgot! I forgot he showed up this early! God, what voice do I give him? It's him! His theme goes crazy. Oh wait, hold on. Here comes the crazy solo. God, Iwadare, I know I'm always like, he's so great, but he truly thrives doing character themes. The man is so good at it. Also, this song reminds me a lot of Grandia 2, in a way, with that synth. Sorry, I can't concentrate. That truly, like, was a real reaction, by the way. Because I remember who shows up in this case, but I don't remember when. And so I'm like, every time a new person shows up. Anyway. Oh god, how do I do your voice? I don't know what to do for your voice. We'll be workshopping it. Excusez-moi, but this is the scene of the crime, right?
Well, wait a second. Are you?
No way!
Those piercing eyes. That furrowed brow. Mr. Fender. It has been far too long. I know, right? But even after all this time, I know that deep bow anywhere. And that neckwear obs. Manfred von Karma. The man, the legend. Gotta say, I didn't expect to see you here.
Hold it! What are you talking about, pal? This is Mr. Edgeworth, not that old geezer.
Detective, please. Edgeworth? Wow! I guess that explains the fresh face. Can't blame a guy for mixing you two up, though. You're the spitting image of the old devil in his day. I see you haven't changed. How many years has it been? Man, good question. But who's counting, eh? Been away traveling so long I lost track. You know how it is. But you know what I do remember? You betraying everything you were supposed to stand for.
Whoa, where did that come from? And who are you anyway?
This is Eddie Fender. He's a defense attorney.
I do miss his old name, Raymond Shields, but Eddie Fender is a really funny name.
Hey, King. Enchanté, as they say. Fender's the name, defending's the game. I'm a bit of an ace attorney.
Oh no, he's not in the thing. I forget how old he is.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
And I'm Kay Faraday, great thief. I'm on sabbatical at the moment, though.
A great thief. Wow, that's so romantic. Très chic, if you will.
Right? It's nice to finally meet someone who gets it. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually. I even made signing up super simple.
Sounds awesome. I'd love to come hang with you guys if you'll have me.
Sorry, I should have also mentioned that it's girls only, and they have to be super fun and super cool, and this is so lesbian, what the fuck?
Hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings yet. Come on, bring it in.
How old is he? Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about that. You've got to be kidding!
My bad, my bad. I'm just so used to how they do things elsewhere, you know? And why are you here, Mr. Fender? Whoops! I almost forgot this is your scene. Keeping the defense out is strategy number 1 in the Von Karma playbook, after all, isn't it?
Hold it. Hey, quit it with all the Von Karma stuff, pal. What gives?
Hold it!
Detective! Calm yourself. His attitude is, unfortunately, understandable. It is? I take it you are Mr. Knight's attorney? Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be, anyway. So he was planning to represent Knight if his client hadn't been murdered. He and I would have faced off against each other in court.
God, I want to see an AU fic of that one, please.
I better see what he has to say for himself.
Hey, King, it has been so long. He's gonna be mad if I show him this, but I'm gonna do it.
Huh? For me? You shouldn't have!
Okay, or he does this. I love when he claps.
Always wanted to rock one of these, palm my lapel. Thanks, you're a star. I never said I was giving it to you. I'm just yanking your chain. I've already got a badge of my own. See? You don't wear your attorney's badge? Once in a blue moon. Goes nicely with my winter coat as it happens. Guy's gotta dress to impress, know what I mean? Impress who exactly? Oh, I think I get it. So this is it, huh? The key to unraveling this whole mystery? Yes, perhaps. Great! You keep hold of it then, yeah? Quickly now, back into your pocket it goes. I guess he doesn't think much of it. Heard the Bronxter was a bit of a chess fiend. Indeed. Perhaps we might have enjoyed a game had we met under different circumstances. Sounds like a riot. Not my cup of tea though, really. Too much thinking fries my noggin.
These lines are really funny.
Oh please. As I recall, I've yet to beat you even once. Yeah, well, that was a long time ago. Now that you're a big shot prosecutor, I bet I wouldn't stand a chance. If you say so, Fender, I suppose we can leave it at a stalemate. For now. He never was one to show his hand.
You don't like the intimate use only? My own mood.
So the victim asked you to represent him? Sure did. We were supposed to have a little chat today. As was I. But a guard showed up instead and told us that his body had been found. I'm as bummed about it as you. Even brought him some weenies to cheer him up. Mr. Fender, you know you can't bring food into the prison. Oh yeah, well it's here now. Want some? Little vice I picked up on my travels. So Moorish.
He's so silly.
No, thank you. Fine, you do you. What are you doing here anyhow? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Knight's side. Von Karma was always more of a convict the defendant at all costs guy. He didn't teach you that? That was a long time ago. If you say so. Sure you don't want any weenies? No, thank you.
Give them to Gumshoe, he loves them.
Have you met with your client previously? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Just yesterday, in fact. The Bronxter called me the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Oh yeah, mention your little performance, too. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself. And not a kind word was spoken, I'm sure. Well, sticks and stones and all that. So true. Boy, did he not like you! Trash talked you something fierce. Can't say I didn't join in on the fun, though. Oh, Addie. Fun! How dare you, Mr. Fender? Lighten up, kid, I'm kind of a fixture in the visitor's room here. And I don't really think I've ever had that much of a gas.
Oh, so you come here a lot.
Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars. Just happen to know someone who is. I don't know. English. The visitor's room is usually where I'm at, but this isn't exactly my first time in the clink either. In which case, I'd better ask him what he knows about this room.
Who are you visiting? Oh, I remember. Okay. I had to think.
Tell me, what do you know about the scene of the crime? Huh? Oh, this room? No, dude. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices.
It's a rec room?
Is it a recreation room?
Whoa! I don't even know how you spend your spare time, Ezra. Oh no. I gave him, well, it's okay.
But I guess there's plenty here you can play with if you used your imagination, probs. Now let's see what the answer key has to say, shall we? Oh no, you got it wrong. This is actually a workshop.
I mean, I feel like it's not though. It's not either of these things, but whatever.
So all the options he gave me were wrong. How infantile.
Oh, he did give me all wrong options. Okay. I was like, but the other option was not it either. Okay, yeah, okay.
The cons come here to perform various duties. They can learn new skills, too. Thanks some qualifications for when they're back on the street. I see. And how is access to this room controlled? Who has the key? Chill out, Edgeworth! I don't have all the answers. My man over there probably does, though. Right, compadre?
Yes, sir. The workshops aren't locked with any physical keys. Their doors are fitted with sensors instead.
What kind of sensors?
Inmates are issued with special bracelets, sir. When they walk through a workshop door, the sensor checks their bracelet. And if they're not supposed to be there, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, an alarm sounds. If they let it ring for too long, then bzz, they get a real shock, if you know what I mean. And if they try to break or remove the bracelet, bzz, a shock 3 times worse than that. What? That's brutal!
I guess they need to ensure that the inmates follow the rules, but that sounds a bit excessive.
If they wish to pass through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. We disable the sensor for them and let them in.
You get all that? Have any prisoners used this workshop today?
No, sir. No one's been in here for days. I'd know if they had.
So no prisoners have entered, let alone used this workshop today.
Okay.
Which means that there's a contradiction in this crime scene. Namely, there's something here that shouldn't be. I'll take another quick look over the crime scene and employ my powers of deduction to solve this mystery.
Okay, bye. Mwah. I missed him. He wasn't the character I'm the most excited to see, but I did sincerely miss him. Okay, so let me see that and what the information is. He does not have a bracelet, yeah? So
Eureka!
what? Oh, did it count the hand? Okay, that's stupid. Hold on. Oh, there's something present that shouldn't be. Eh? Oh, I guess this. Maybe.
Eureka!
Okay. Weird.
Prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. The door sensor would detect their bracelets and the alarm would sound. What's more, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet here we have a rubber glove of the kind issued to inmates. This is a clear contradiction.
I can't read today. Or, like, I can read and not retain it, or just not read at all. There's, like, no in between. Sorry, I'm pulling back my hair. Maybe that'll help.
So where did the glove come from, sir? I don't know, Detective. Not yet, anyway. All that I know for now is that the glove is a valuable piece of evidence.
Thank you.
You! Apart from prisoners and guards, who else has access to this room?
No one, sir. This is a prison, after all. Prisoners and guards are pretty much all there is. Hold it.
Oh, hold it! Mr. Fender. Come on, don't play us like that, friend. We both know that's not true. You know as well as I do that prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here.
Huh? Oh, do you mean... But, sir, they're...
Mr. Fender, would you care to get to the point? Who exactly are you talking about? What? You don't have a pair of peepers in that hard head of yours? You didn't see them on the way in? Wandering about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet if you moseyed on out of that door right now, you'd trip over one of them before you'd taken a step. Listen, pal, we've just had
We've had just enough about your... We've had just about enough of your baloney.
Take a chill pill, big guy. I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you have a very narrow mind. What did you...
Hold it!
I kind of want to make him New York. Trying to think, is there anyone else later who's gonna be in this that I definitely want to make a New York, like a little bit New York? I don't know. I'll think about it.
Detective? Sorry, sir. Look, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Isn't that what they say?
Okay.
This is no ordinary slammer.
Oh my god, the auto text.
This is no ordinary slammer. Here, the humans share their space with some special friends. Animals.
Oh, the bunny. Bunny. Oh my god. The monkey is like given. Hold on. Can I? No, I wanted to. There we go. Hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, no. I didn't mean to autoplay. How did I turn on autoplay? Stop, stop, stop. Okay. Hold on. Everybody hold on for a second. Hi. Hold on. I wanna... Look at this the shit-faced... The monkey is like shit-eating smirk to me. The pony looks concerned. Bun. Okay.
Furred and feathered fellows of all shapes and sizes. Guard filled me in on how it came about. Seems they tried a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. The cons are assigned a critter each, a buddy to help keep their spirits up.
Really? Wow, that sounds like so much fun!
Plus, inmates can even earn pet care qualifications if they go through some job training with the animals.
Oh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop is for!
You got it. Rooms set up specially for that training stuff. So, when you said somebody else could have been at the scene of the crime... Exactamundo, big guy. I was talking about these guys.
Hold it.
Hold it! That just means you're still talking baloney. What would an animal do with a rubber glove? Good question. All I'm saying is that it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, if you want me to arrest this piece of baloney, just say the word. Let it come you say piece of shit.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying these animals can wander freely around the prison? You know those sensors on the doors? They detect the prisoner's bracelets and sound the alarm when someone goes walkabout. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that open doors right up.
They are?
Uh-huh. They're implanted just under the skin around the shoulders. Big needle, quick jab, and voila!
What? Doesn't it hurt?
Nope, they don't feel a thing. That's what they tell me anyway. Now, where was I? Oh, alright. So the point is, they're not the baddies here, so there's no reason to punish them. It's ironic, really. Here in this institution where the humans are caged, the aminals?
Ooh boy, the animals are free to roam to their heart's content. They open the doors if an animal is detected, but raise the alarm. Okay.
They're not completely free, though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. No sensor on that big mother of a door out, you see. Oh! What's that tinkling sound? Sir?
Hi, dog. Hi, doggy. Hi.
Just look at that thing. And is that a bell around its neck? That explains the sound, I suppose.
Very clearly, an assist dog should not pet it. Mr. Edgeworth! Are you seriously trying to stare it down? You fucking idiot, don't you know you're not supposed to do that with big dogs? For someone who apparently owned a dog once, he's not very good at it.
I refuse to lose to a dog.
Not for nothing, sir, but your dog handling skills could use some work. That's what I'm saying. Leave it to a pro. I know how to treat them right. Come on now.
Come to gummy.
Oh. Man, ignored by a dog. The dog's fur made no sense breed-wise, but okay.
That dog was certainly very different to the other animals. That seemed to have a real thing against me, and only me.
Alrighty then, you've met the menagerie. What's next? Guess we better interview some witnesses, right, sir?
Indeed, we need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found.
Then let's start with that guy. Hey, you there in cell. Isn't pest technically not canon? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. It was just mentioned in an interview. So I have no clue what the status of pest is. Oh, yeah. I forgot he looks like this at the beginning. Ignored again.
Hello. We were wondering if you might be able to tell us anything about this morning's incident.
Is anyone else a little afraid of this guy?
Not a big talker, huh? It's alright, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice?
I think this should be a New York guy.
Seconds out. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, I get it, man. Not everyone's the hugging type. I'm cool with that.
God.
Round 1, 10 reps each. What is this man up to? I'd better see what he has to say for himself.
I mean, in my opinion, if it's just word of God and not actually in the text, it's not canon. Yeah, that's a good question. Like, if the author of that text says it, but it's not in the text itself, is it canon? Because some people, I think differently. I don't know that I have an opinion. It definitely feels like the writers of this game didn't know about her. Yeah, that's true. I mean, this isn't a Takumi game, so...
Your name? From the blue corner, it's Rocky D59 Carcerado. Don't mind if I keep moving, do you, boss? Fighter can't let his heart rate drop, see? It doesn't look like there's any danger of that. Don't you worry you'll lose too much weight doing all that. Gotta make weight before a fight, boss. Won't even make it into the ring if you don't.
So you're... Oh, wait, I get it. You gotta be a boxer, right?
Was back in the day. But it's good to stay fighting fit. Leastways, that's how I see it.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad I saved New York voice for this guy. So is the bear part of your training too? Looks kind of like an apron. It's so cute.
Ain't nothing cute about Teddy. Kid's my partner, see? This here polar bear keeps me on my toes.
I forget his name and the bear's name originally.
He seems to have loosened up a little. Now's my chance. Where were you and Teddy at the time of the incident?
Come on, boss. I ain't no stoolie, and I don't know nothing no-how.
I'll be the judge of that. Please answer the question. You punch drunk or something, boss. I told you. I don't know zip. So he won't play ball.
Guess there's only one thing to do, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Indeed. The more he protests his ignorance, the more certain I am that he's hiding something.
Well, you know what that means.
Alright, let's see exactly what you do and don't know, shall we, Mr. Carcerado? Now, let us analyze the state of play. He adopts a boxing stance when he's on high alert. My guess is that things won't go well if I push too hard at such moments. When my opponent is on the offensive, I should remain calm and bide my time. He's bound to reveal. First, let's see if our friend here knows anything about the incident. I'll start by asking about his movements, and bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him.
Edgeworth boxing arrow? I would love to see. Tell me about your day so far.
Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today? You will answer me, Mr. Carcerado. What? You want a shot at the champ, is that it? Then put him up, pal. Throwing in the towel already? That's gotta be a record. Fisticuffs is hardly my style, but I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess.
He got bullied in school for sure.
Incidentally, don't you get tired ducking and diving like that all the time? You think I don't got the stamina, kid? Oh, just you try me.
What's his age? Oh, we can't see right now. Okay.
I ain't tired. Not today, not ever. Especially not today. Took it real easy this morning. Had me some quiet cell time. Hardly broke a sweat. Really? You look pretty sweaty to me. Give me a break, will ya? I'm done talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah, real tired.
Thought you took it easy.
You may have kept your boxing skills sharp, Mr. Carcerado, but I'm afraid your lying needs quite a bit of work. Tired? Really? I hardly think that's possible. Especially not after you just told me about your quiet cell time this morning. Oof. We gotta be careful here, Teddy. When this guy lands, he lands. Oh.
The weights.
He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I should try asking him about what was happening at the time of the incident, both in and outside his cell. I won't need to use my fists in this next round. No, I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone. He's so lame.
God, he's so lame. God, he's so lame. I would love to see Edgeworth punch someone. Phoenix, like, has been punched, but like breaks down doors and shit like that. Phoenix, I know, could punch a man. I'm not like afraid of that. Or I don't doubt that, is what I mean. Edgeworth, I'm afraid that he would never.
Do you remember what you were doing at the time of the incident? I was, catching some Z's. We both was. The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem wide awake, all things considered. Fighter's gotta be able to get up quick when he's down, but he needs his beauty sleep too. Builds muscle. Is that so? Then I apologize for waking you. I have read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regime. You don't just savvy when it comes to the fight game, huh? Who knew?
How did you know I was a prosecutor?
Interesting. How do you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to every word we said out here in the corridor. Which means you weren't asleep, and that you are lying. Again! You were good, kid. Caught me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I wasn't catching no Z's. But what? A guy can't work out in his cell no more without lawyers getting involved? Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now? The fact that we now know that he was awake is an important development. It could well prove to be a useful clue. Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident? What do you mean, strange?
I don't know.
Answer the question. Tell me what was going on around that time. Wish I could help you, boss. But I was asleep. We both was. Time to deploy my clue.
You said you were exercising.
Enough of your barefaced lies. You weren't asleep, you were exercising. You told me as much yourself. Ooh, a counterpunch, huh? Should have seen that one coming. It seems I have you on the ropes, Mr. Carcerado. It is time for you to come clean about what you know. Alright. You don't gotta shout about it. Stomping around like you own the place. Teddy and his pals have been scared enough this morning already.
Already?
You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you'll soon be out for the count. You say the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier. Well, what was it, Mr. Carcerado?
Ah!
No. Quit it, will ya? I'm getting shellacked over here.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely...
Fine. Somebody yelled, okay? Real loud, real scared, got all the little guys scared too. Yeah, laugh it up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer. Let me see you do the same thing in the ring.
Checkmate. No. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. Before we get into that nonsense, first of all, I want to save. Second of all, we're going to stretch, as it is time. And then I want to look, how old is Carcerado? He keeps calling me kid. No wonder people think I look so young. Okay. Time to stretch. Y'all better stretch too. All of you. Stretch your cat. Stretch your dog. Stretch yourself. Stretch your back. When I stretch, I feel like demons are escaping me. Which is why I need to do it. I have like a note on my mirror to stretch. I forgot I was wearing my Pikmin socks today and it made me smile. I was like, ah! What's on my sock? And it's a Pikmin. 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 Ugh. My friend right now is in Italy with her, their mother. And their trip is obviously like, you know, cool Italian sightseeing. But they are also there for like medicinal purposes, so like essentially health tourism. But like there's a lot, because Italy has such an aged population, there's a lot of like medicinal baths and spas and stuff like that that are like not accessible to us in Canada so much. And so they've been going to that and they're like having like a really good time of it. It's like helping a lot. With their chronic pain and stuff, and I was like, Nem, and I need to do that. Nem, that's gonna be part. We're gonna go to Italy, and that's gonna be part of it. We're not maybe gonna spend 2 weeks just doing that, but at least a few days, please. I'm sure being in jail doesn't do him any favors appearance-wise. Yeah, I was thinking that when he was lying, I was like, well, yeah, he's in jail. He obviously didn't do a good enough job lying because he got fucking caught. Christ. Truly. Dude, yeah. No, in order to not accidentally, like, dox them, I won't say what cities they're in, but they're, not in cities that I think that you have been to. I can't remember, because you went to... Yeah. They're in large cities, but not the ones I think most people think of when they think of visiting Italy as a tourist. Yeah. But they're in a region that I am like also like, man, I that would be one of the regions I would rather go to outside, besides like besides Rome. Yeah. Yeah, I would much rather go... Like, Rome is kind of like my least favorite of, like, big city options. Just because there's so many other good big cities. Anyway.
I think we've now established that you know more than you're letting on, don't you?
Fine. I'll talk. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth!
Let's not get carried away, Kay. Our work here has only just begun.
Hold it.
Oh, hold it. Hey, can we call a timeout here for a sec, guys? There's something super big I need to say. It's just, well, it's like fate brought us here today after all these years, Edgeworth. And it's a real privilege watching how you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. Just thought you should know I'll be telling you know who what you've become.
Who know who? We did a day trip to Naples, but it was mostly to see Pompeii and not Naples itself. Yeah. No, I think Naples Napoli, I would want to go for the food.
Keen to get the lowdown, huh? Well, that's enough. This has nothing to do with Kay. Whoa, don't have a cow, man! Don't have a cow, man! Why so sensitive? Report whatever you wish to whomever you wish. Just do it on somebody else's time. Whatever you say, boss man. But I think he should know at least. You know, how you've been living your life since you signed on doing things the Von Karmel way. After all, you've disappointed him enough for one lifetime already, am I right?
Well, what's he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Nothing that need concern you, Kay. Our focus should be on Mr. Carcerado. Now, shall we continue? It's time to hear the truth at last. You won't land a glove on me, kid.
Sorry, I'm just like, him being 31 and calling Edgeworth, who's 26, a kid. I don't know that I would have felt that way. Was he always that young?
There was a show, finished right around 10 a.m. Came back here after. Did me some training. Least ways I tried to. Barely got to the Guy was hollering and howling, crying for help. But what can I do? I'm been here, right? So I tunes it out, and I gets back to work.
Oh, why are we dropping the frames? That's unkind.
Yeah, the food was really good.
Hell yeah. I don't know why we do full bars of Wi-Fi and then OBS says, oh, we don't have internet anymore. I don't know why that happens.
I find it curious that you would pay so little heed to a desperate cry for help.
I mean, what's he supposed to do? He's in a jail cell.
Like I say, boss, what can I do? There it is. Besides, this is the joint. Don't nobody think nobody for get involved in what ain't none of their concern.
I mean, he probably mainly remembers Edgeworth from when he was a literal child, so it kind of makes sense. No, I mean, Carcerado keeps calling him kid. No, Eddie calling him kid, he's 10 years older. Yes. People that I'm 10 years older than, I'm like, okay, kid. Okay, little. Okay, baby. The people that I'm 5 years older than, I'm like, oh, you're younger, but you're not kid.
I hear you, brother. Best you could do is rubberneck from in there anyway, am I right? You mentioned training, Mr. Carcerado. I can't help but notice how well equipped your cell is. There's a guy, the fixer they call him.
What's a fixer?
Fella who can get his hands on just about anything you need, for a price. No way! Oh, what was it? Sorry, I looked down to see your comment. Think he can find me? Oh no. Perhaps, Mr. Carcerado, what you ought to ask for is a beginner's guide to having a giving better testimony. Because I can promise you that you'll be down for the count in one. You put me down? Try it, you bum. And what am I? Chopped liver?
Sorry. Oh, wrong button. Okay. There's a show finished right around 10 a.m.
What kind of show was it exactly? Depends on the day. They bring them in from the outside, see? Singers, dancers, all kinds. Gives us cons a little something to look forward to.
Nice! That sounds like fun!
And you went along to see today's show? Sure I did. Can't miss a chance to get a glimpse of the outside world now, can I? And then it was over.
Hold it!
What did this training involve? Let's see now. Today was stamina and rhythm work, which means jump rope.
What? In that tiny cell? How? And what about Teddy? Isn't that dangerous for him?
Kid's no dummy. Second I get my rope out, he jumps up and holds on tight. You jump rope with a polar bear clinging to your chest? I told you, didn't I? We're partners. Besides, a little extra weight's good for me.
It's crazy that they gave him a polar bear cub because polar bears are like the most dangerous predators of bears to humans. Because it's like black bears, I think they're ones you can like scare off a black bear. Grizzly bears and brown bears, I think, are the ones you play dead and they'll leave you alone. But a polar bear is like, I think the rhyme goes like, bear is black, you attack, bear is brown, lay down, bear is white, say goodnight. Because it's like, oh, you see a polar bear, you're so fucked.
Anyway, I started jumping rope.
Hold it!
Tell us more about the scream you heard. It was the scream of a guy about to scream his last. And I should know. Whoa there, good buddy. There's a time and a place, you know.
We're in a prison.
So it was clearly audible. Guy backed into a corner, fighting for his life. You ever hear something like that, boss? Well, I have. And yeah, it was clearly audible.
Wait a minute, hold on. I just wanted to see something really fast. Okay.
Hold it!
And that's all you heard? There was nothing else? Nope, nothing much anyhow. So there was something. What else did the victim say? You have to tell me. Oh, I do, huh? Why don't you come on over here and see if I can make you squeal like he did? Whoa, 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 whoa. Forgive the kid here, he doesn't know when to quit. Come on, Miles, apologize to the good man. But this is clearly important, and yet he insists on remaining infuriatingly vague. Look, friend, how about you let this slide? Please, for me! So yeah, I heard the voice like I said.
Hold it!
You were able to concentrate on your training even after hearing all that screaming?
He's a convicted felon.
Look, if we was on the outside, maybe things would have been different. Maybe I'd have seen what I could do. But this ain't the outside. I can't go no place even if I want to.
And you didn't think to slip out from your cell to go sneak a peek?
I don't think anybody else would have thought of doing that except you, Kay.
If only this wasn't a prison. Mr. Knight might have lived.
I somehow doubt it. Frankly speaking, there was no saving him.
Edward said get fucked. What? But if somebody could have just gone to him in time.
Mr. Carcerado was clearly lying. What I don't understand is why. Let's see what I can uncover by pointing out the contradiction in his testimony.
Alright. Okay, I came back here to training. Okay, hold on, I'm thinking... He died instantly.
Objection!
Okay.
Are you listening carefully, Mr. Carcerato? Huh? You trying to be cute or something? The victim died from a wound to the throat, and very quickly at that. He had neither the time nor ability to scream as you claim he did. You say you heard the victim's cries, and yet that would have been impossible. But there must have been a scream. He said there was. He said there was? Quit looking so smug, will you? Fine, I admit it. I didn't hear nothing, alright? But the guy in the next cell did. He told me so. The next cell?
You mean...
Huh? What do you want?
I heard a scream. What of it? We came back from the show and they put us on our cells, same as always. Then just like I told this guy, I heard it. A scream. A real scary one.
Scary how exactly?
Didn't tell him this part, I guess, but it was kind of like... Eek! Someone, anyone, come quickly, he's... Something like that.
Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim. Indeed, it sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body.
Ah, that explains it! So Mr. Carcerato was telling the truth. More or less.
Is that really the case, though? Are there really no problems now with his testimony?
I feel like there is a problem.
I'm afraid that a new problem has reared its head. Namely, why didn't you hear the scream yourself, Mr. Carcerato?
Yeah, why? Where would you have been to not have been able to hear it?
Yeah, what gives, pal? How come you didn't hear anything when your neighbor heard it clear as day? Eee! What do you think, I did the crime or something? Huh? From inside of this here cell? Guy died over there in the workshop in case you forgot. I love that Teddy is also, like, sweaty. Yeah, it does seem a little weird now that you mention it. He's right. Neither of us could have done it. Cause let me tell you, if I could get out of this here cage and murder somebody, you'd all be toast. Ain't that the truth? You bums ain't leaving this place in one piece if any of us can help it. I almost forgot that these men are hardened criminals. Well, they won't be doing that again anytime soon. I'm guessing this wasn't how you saw this going, Edgeworth? What's my next move here? I won't get much more out of them in this state. Oh my god! Okay. Who's there? I'm fine. Okay. Okay. Girl, what voice do I give you? Hello, girl. Hi. Hello. You're so beautiful and wonderful. I'm happy to see you, too. What? Okay. It was a lower voice. Order in the court. Who died and made you the boss of me, huh? Can't you see we're kind of busy here? Hush now. Silence is golden. It is. Your hand, if you please. By the power vested in me, I hereby sentence you to blissful silence. Praise be, a simple life awaits you. No money, no possessions. May the goddess of justice watch over you, now and always. Guard, if you would. Oh, she's taking him to iso-fucking-lation. Looks like you'll be spending the night in solitary, buddy. What? Come on, please, boss. Any place but there. There is no need to be afraid, my child. If anything, you should rejoice. This is a blessing, a chance to redeem yourself, to be born, reborn. I kind of want to give her like something akin to the maid, but a little lower. No, Teddy. O Goddess of Justice, bless your child and keep him in your care. O Holy One, we give thanks in your name. And you are? Verity Gavel, at your service. It is my honor to bear the title of judge and to work at the pleasure of the law. And what is a judge doing in a place like this? Since you ask, Mr. Edgeworth, I have been sent here to find you. I come bearing a message from the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, and it is my sacred duty to deliver it.
The Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence? What the heck is that? Okay.
It is first and foremost a name that should not be taken in vain, my child.
God, her Catholic guilt atmosphere or aesthetic is even stronger in this relocalization. There it is. There's me spilling water. I thought this was empty. New one.
For it is a sacred phrase from the Goddess of Justice herself.
Why don't I fill you in, kiddo? The committee is a panel of 11 people whose job it is to keep our beloved prosecutors honest. In other words, they make sure people like Edgeworth here don't cross the professional line. The panel is comprised of people from both the legal and political professions. A panel of which you are a member, I assume.
I am. Allow me to thank you on the committee's behalf for your service.
Thanks for coming to see us like this. Speaking for myself, it's a real honor to meet you. It's always great to hang with a judicial compadre. Come on, bring it in and chillax. We're all friends here.
Overruled.
Need I remind you that the committee has a long-standing relationship with the Bar Association?
Hey, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just trying to lighten the mood, okay?
So, your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them?
Precisely, my child. Praise be to the Goddess of Justice for bestowing her gift of insight unto you. The committee has the power to remove problematic prosecutors from cases. And, should a prosecutor truly unworthy of the title be brought to our attention, sorry, that the structure of that sentence was strange, we are vested with the power to confiscate that prosecutor's badge.
And what does the Committee for Prosecutory, whatever you said, want with Mr. Edgeworth? We're in the middle of an investigation here.
Objection!
I'm gonna be sick. I missed him. My stupid son. I missed him so much. Isn't he played by a drag queen or something in this? Oh, God. Oh my God, I missed my boy. My stupid dumb son. God. Oh, and his dumb theme music makes me laugh. God, I really should cosplay him. I'm not pretty enough. But oh well. I could make it happen. He wouldn't be difficult. Oh my God. Sorry, I just need to take him in for a second. I really missed him. I don't think I can listen to this song. No. No. Oh my God. Never mind. I can't not listen to the song. Okay, I'm good. I'm alright. I'm not alright. I can't. I need Danny here to do the voice. Danny's voice for him is perfect. Ow. Danny's voice for him is perfect. feel a lot of pressure. This is my dumb son. I will, his voice will be a work in progress. Bear with me. I can't listen to their music. It makes me laugh. Pitiful. You really don't know him, do you? What an ignoramus.
And who are you, pal?
Winner. Eustace Winner. Prosecutor extruder. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Whew, okay. Lock in! Me at me, lock in. Cause there's another, like, I want to give him, like, whiny boy, but there's another whiny, like, pathetic boy. I want him to be, who I want him to be is, oh, Sarah. Every time I move, it sings lower. Oh, Sarah. Prosecutor extraordinaire. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, Sarah. Winner. Eustace Winner. Prosecutor extraordinaire. I almost did the same thing. Though you might know me as just the Winner, a name they call me down at the prosecutor's office. With great affection, I might add. I love him so much. He's so stupid.
I have never heard of you.
I can't, dude. I literally can't finish this scene. Oh my god, I love him so much. He's so stupid. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh. And how about Detective Flatfoot over there? I feel like this voice is who I want to give the other voice, so maybe I make it whinier. Nope, name means nothing to me. Well, it's expected to be, it's to be expected of an ignoramus, I suppose. Ignorance is sweet, as they say, so I'm sure most things mean sweet nothings to you.
What? Ignorance is bliss, Winner, and I don't think sweet nothings means what you think it means.
I was also like, what? Oh my god. Oh, he makes me cry. Oh, show me a boy with long eyelashes and I'm there. a boy who is so gender with long eyelashes? This is Akechi if he were stupid. If Akechi were the stupidest character in Persona 5, this is who he is.
It is entirely natural that you aren't yet acquainted. Eustace only joined us last month. So he's nothing but a rookie?
I'm not just any rookie. I can't. He makes me laugh. God, I can't like look at him. I'm not just any rookie, I'm a winning rookie.
Which he will prove himself to be in due time.
Now, let's cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Edgeworth. What do you mean? What mess? How old is he again? Oh, we don't know yet. Gosh, he's also baby. To me. Now.
I fear I know exactly what he means.
That's literally how I talk.
I fear I know exactly what he means. The committee sending an envoy with a new prosecutor in tow. I suspect I know what you are getting at, Winner. But I'm going to need a few more details. Would you mind explaining, Judge Gavel?
Very well. By the power vested in me by the goddess of justice, I hereby declare that in the matter of the incident at the presidential address and the murder of Mr. Bronco Knight, the committee hereby decrees that Prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duties and replaced by Prosecutor Winner. Here ends the verdict.
What? Mr. Edgeworth is off the case. Just like that?
Judge Gavel, I believe I asked for an explanation. No explanation is required. The guilty verdict is in. The goddess has spoken, and her judgment is final.
Objection!
Nuh-uh. And what exactly have I done to warrant being taken off the case? Come now, Mr. Edgeworth. Claiming ignorance of your crimes will not serve to lessen your guilt. You boarded the presidential plane, violating the principle of extraterritoriality, and while there, you performed an unsanctioned investigation and subjected a visiting foreign leader to questioning.
Okay, true. She got you there.
You were one wrong move away from causing a major international incident. Okay, Queen. You vastly overstepped the authority of your office. To call it an abuse of power would be no understatement.
Objection!
I don't deny that I may have pushed the boundaries where certain rules are concerned, but there is also no denying that certain risks must be taken if one is to arrive at the truth. I refuse to concede that my actions were inappropriate.
Overruled.
Then what you are saying is that the ends justify the means? That rules can be freely ignored?
I see that quote and I get... Ugh.
That is a very dangerous way of thinking. The law is absolute. It is not to be bent to your whims. Forgive me, but not all of us believe as you do. Is that so? How unfortunate. Still, it changes nothing.
Also, I just realized, this is who I am on the cover of all of these streams. I was gonna make myself Eustace, aka Sebastian, but I decided against it. I was like, you know what, I'll do a femme character for once. And I do love her outfit design. I had fun with it.
When a trial ends, the hammer falls. Be you defendant or attorney, even if the verdict seems irrational, nothing more can be done. Nothing, that is, but to give thanks for the goddess of justice's divine grace. Unless you wish to appeal. To do so would be to risk your badge, of course. So they mean to take my badge if I don't play along.
Sorry, my sinuses are fucked because I just cried again.
Whoa! Tough break, Edgeworth! I see you have accepted your fate. Good. Guards, if you would be so kind as to escort him out.
No! Stop! What are you doing, detective? I'm in charge here now, so you'll do as I say and move out of the way. What? You're not the boss of me. Unluckily for you, Flatfoot, that's exactly what I am.
They're holding all the cards here. I don't stand a chance. Detective Gumshoe, do as Mr. Winner says.
But sir, God, I don't want to be around some fucking kid. How old is he? 17. Yeah, he's Kay's age.
Judge Gavel. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? The committee's decision is beyond irrational. So yes, I do plan to appeal. You haven't heard the last of this. Duly noted. Until we meet again, then. Let's go, Kay. We're leaving.
Right.
Oh, and remember, you know who will be getting a full report on all of this.
Perfect. Perfect timing. Oh my god, my boy. I missed him so much. Gah. Oh, I do really miss his name being Sebastian de Best, and you will hear me call him Sebastian multiple times, I'm sure. Because it is so genuinely embedded. And I think anytime I write for Ace Attorney, he will probably just be Sebastian. I don't know. I have more of an attachment to that name. The other names I'm not as, like, big. Like, Eddie Fender's fine. Verity I like, actually. I think I actually like it more than Justine. Yeah, basically all the names so far have been, like, either fine or, like, I like them. But this one, to me, he's Sebastian. His energy is Sebastian. Eustace is the name of, like, an old man. You know? Yeah. Eustace is... But I guess that's kind of what makes it funny, right? Sorry for dead naming my son. Anyway. Don't take that out of context. We'll do more of this on Sunday evening. I'm very excited. God, I'm so excited. God, I love this game. Yeah, unfortunately, I like Sebastian DeBest better for his name much better. Yeah, I do as well. I also just like the pun of DeBest. It's funny. Winner is too, like, on the nose. I wish that they had a way to work with those people who did the fan localization and were like, hey, here's compensation for naming these names, and we'll take them, because people are already attached to them. They have AO3 tags, for fuck's sake. People are making fan merch of them, you know? Like, so, but whatever. There's probably some reason why they couldn't do that. I hope they have a good reason. Anyway, yeah, wow. I love this game. It is so much fun. Right now, we are at peak because we're at a game I really love and another game I really love. And one of them is yaoi and the other one's family issues. A lot of the new names are too on the nose for me, TBH. I think Eddie Fender is so funny. I really like Verity. I do think Verity is my favorite new name. Yeah, I think of all the ones I know, at least. I really like that name. Verity is a beautiful name, in my opinion. I like Justine, but Justine Courtney is just kind of like, Gavel is whatever, but Verity, like, the name Verity is, like, a beautiful name. Ugh. Yeah. No, having fun on the streams is always very important for me, and now we're at peak performance. It's going to be a very yaoi-ful day tomorrow on Persona 5, and then more of this case. There, you know, it's so funny because this game does have some, like, hinted yaoi in different ways. In that there's, like, Narumitsu if you squint, and then another yaoi. But it's not as compelling. For once, the thing I love... It's so funny, because this game has the least amount of yaoi, and it's my favorite besides Great Ace Attorney. It's the storytelling and the family issues, and the, like, parallels and character growth in this goes crazy. The character writing in this game is so good. I can't wait to share it. Anyway... Ugh. I need to go, like, clear my sinuses. So you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Seriously, fucking be kind. Dude, people are crazy lately. Be normal. Do I have to add that to the outro as well? Be normal. Hey, everyone, be fucking normal. By the way. Wear a mask. That's also part of being kind and being normal. Eat the rich. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you when I see you. Okay, bye. Prosecutor extraordinaire.